Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today you're going to be learning this song called Hey Ya by the OutKast. As usual, there's a link in the description where you can click or tap on it to download the tabs, so make sure you do to follow along with this video. Let's get down to it. Alright, so the first thing that I would like to do, I would like to show you the actual chords that I'm playing, and then we can go into the rhythm and into the little lick that happens in the chorus most of the time. So for the chords we have a G major, a C, a D, and an E. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, for the G major we have our index finger, our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th, index finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th. Then you have an open 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, open 4th and 3rd string, and then we have a ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. After that, we have a C. For the C, you're going to place your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. You're going to leave the 3rd and 1st open, okay? So you want to make sure that when you're playing this chord, I know it's a little bit hard if you're just starting out, but you want to make sure that your fingers have a curve, kind of like this, right? You know, as opposed to like putting them like this, try to like curve them. See how they curve? Then after that, we have a D major. So for the D major, you're going to place your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. There you go. Now, for the final chord, we're going to leave the open. By the way, on the D that we just played, you could play the 5th and 4th string, but try not to play the 6th. I mean, though it doesn't really change a lot, but I mean, it's not going to sound that great with this chord. So anyways, then we go into the E major. For the E major, we're going to leave the 6th open, then we're going to have the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and index finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. Open 2nd and 1st. Now, again, the same thing, you gotta like curve your fingers, because if you like put them down like that, you're gonna be muting the string. See, like, you're gonna have issues. So make sure you like curve them a little bit, okay? So there you have it, the 4 chords we're playing, right? Now let's get a little bit deeper into the song. I mean, if you haven't played a lot of songs, or if you're just starting out, this is gonna be a great song to learn because the rhythm is actually easy. So one thing to establish here is that not all the chords stay for the same amount of time. So let's just say that the G stays for 1 bar, and then the C is going to stay for a little bit longer, okay? It's going to stay double the time. Then the D is going to stay half the time, and then the E is going to stay double the time, okay? So if we say 1 bar, 2 bars, half a bar, and this one is 2 bars, okay? So I'm saying this so you kind of like remember, because I mean, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you the rhythm. So let's grab, for example, this chord, the first one, G, and what you're going to do is you're going to do, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to go 1, and you're going to strum your, with your pick or your fingers, you're going to go down, okay? So 1, and then when you hit 2, you want to do down, up, okay? So you divide the space that is in between 2 and 3, you divide it in 2. So you'll be like 1, 2, and 3. Okay, got it? 1, 2, and you do the same thing with 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and got it? Super easy. So 1, which will be down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? And when you move, don't move like this. Right now I'm moving like this, maybe just to show you, to make it more obvious, but try to like move the wrist. Like you want this wrist movement, okay? So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And try to keep, to make them equal, okay? Don't do like 1, 2, and 3, you know, and 4, and no, try to make them 1, like a clock. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, okay? Got it? So 1. So coming back to what I told you before, this will be one bar. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, that's one bar. So if I say the G goes one bar, is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and change to the C. The C was 2 bars, remember? So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and repeat 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and now we're gonna go to the D, which is half a bar. 1. Okay? So 1. Okay, so the D will be like 1, 2. So you will just do 1, 2, and got it? Because the one bar, we established that one bar is 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And so half a bar will be 1, 2, and. Okay, that's half a bar. So if we say this is one bar, 2, and 3, and 4, and this is 2 bars, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and the D will be half a bar, 1, 2, and now we go to the E, which is 2 bars, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. It's actually very simple once you break it down. So there you have it. Now, there's a lick going on there in the chorus, and it goes something like 3, 4, 1, 2. So you start in the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You can play it here as well, right? But I think it will be easier for now to play it here. So for what you're gonna do, you're going to play the open second, then place your index finger on the first fret of the second, third fret of the second string with your ring finger, and then you're gonna play the open first, and then you stop there and you leave a silence, and then you count. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then start again. 1, 2. Start the same thing. But now we're going to finish up with different. So you repeat the first thing, right? And then you continue with coming back to the third fret of the second string, third fret, first fret of the second, and then open, right? So, and then repeat the second open, then play the third open and the second fret of the fourth string. So 1, so you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the entire song. So there you have it. Pretty cool, right? You can play it here also. And yeah, there you go. There you have it. This is a really cool song. It's called Hey Ya by the OutKast, so with a K. So make sure that you listen to it if you haven't. And there's a link in the description. Click on it, tap on it, download the tab. It's going to help you go through in depth what I just showed you. And as usual, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. One more thing, I would love to know what's your favorite song from the early 2000s, if there's any that you know. So leave a comment down below with your answers. Thank you so much for watching.